Slowly because I was not feeling very well. This might be a little bit of TMI, but put a halt on my birth control because it didn't line up with my insurance, so I had to skip a couple weeks, and I think that it's just like sending me into a spiral. It's making me feel super fatigued and not normal, and that's not fun. I am taking today slow. I'm currently in the backyard showing you guys what the situation is back here, because you guys will definitely be seeing this more often, especially as we approach the spring and summer months. I am out here with my cat Biscuit. Biscuit is the only cat that we have that I can trust outside. He's not much of a jumper, and he does pretty well in most sticky situations. We let the other cats outside, but for the most part, Biscuit is the one that we can trust the most. The event that I had on the weekend went really, really well. I met lots of fun people, and it was for a good cause, so that's always super fun. But after that, I have just absolutely obliterated my sewing room. There is just stuff everywhere, and I have a vintage expo this weekend. So I need to get this thing back into shape, or at least consolidate things so that I can get back into the groove. But I also ordered a new clothing rack. I wanted to try to get a double clothing rack, so 2 tiers, so that I could have the bottom be dedicated to blank items and the top be dedicated to pre-stitched items. And here is one of my pre-stitched items. I found this jacket in my backstock, and I don't know if I'm just like not paying attention, but when I'm buying vintage clothes, a lot of the times I'll take them home and they have stains that I did not notice. And for a while I was shopping from the salvage section of a rag house, which is basically items that have just like something wrong with them, okay? I don't know if I got this from a rag house or if I got this just random, but it's got a pretty big mistake on it. Look at that. There's just a big smear across the back. It's really bad, and this jacket is it's really cute, and it's in really good condition. Like it looks like it hasn't really been worn. I think that what happened is that this is like sun damage. I'm thinking maybe it like sat in the sun, like in somebody's car or something. I'm going to put a patch over it. This is a patch that I made in my last video. Honestly, I am having a bit of indecisiveness because I want people to know that you can put these patches on really anything. So I kind of just sold him as a patch, and then I also had him available on a jumpsuit, but I kind of don't want to commit to putting him on anything. I mean, it's a patch, so it's temporary. That's what I want to emphasize, is that it's temporary. But I'm thinking for now, he should go on this jacket because it's springtime, and this is kind of like a very light jacket, and it's a really cute color, and I think it's gonna work. And the problem with this is that this is not going to completely solve this problem. You can still see a bit of damage here, but I mean, I think that this is enough that you wouldn't notice. And I think that it's not that bad. I don't know. Leave a comment. If you think that this is like messed up what I'm doing, please let me know, because if I saw something like this and I was like, okay, wow, they're trying to save this jacket, this really cute jacket, by putting something very distracting on it so you don't notice, you know, what the garment really is. But I think that things need to be saved. I don't know. And I've dry cleaned this, you know, like we're at the last stop. It's the fabric is damaged, but it's a really good jacket. It would just go to waste. So that's just my opinion. Do with that what you will, okay? Ooh, I decided to take a break because I was really hungry and I wanted to show you guys what I made. This is like cilantro, avocado, lime, creamy Greek yogurt dip, I guess. I don't know. I really like to put this on toast because making avocado toast, sometimes it sounds like I'm being lazy, but sometimes it's like too much. And I feel like I don't use the avocados enough. And I want like a lot of avocado, and I kind of like the blended avocado toast. I'm having a very weird, this is a pre-lunch. It's 12:48. I will probably eat another somewhat girl meal in a couple hours, but I'm eating these taro chips with this dip, you guys. Oh my God, it is so good. And then I just made some toast. I'm gonna put the avocado on that, and then I have a Chomps jalapeno cheddar. And then this is like tart cherry juice, apple juice, and a peach, sparkling peach Trader Joe's drink thing. But this is like delicious to me. This is fine dining. As I'm approaching my mid-20s, I am realizing that my hair is just always changing. It is truly always changing. And it is currently getting curlier and drier. So I'm trying to get a new method of plopping it on my head so that I get a bit more volume up top. I'm experiencing a lot of like flatness at the very crown of my head. A new method. So that's why I look a little crazy. But yeah, I am just so ready to get back to normal. Today is Wednesday. I leave for Austin tomorrow. I need to get at least something done today, okay? Yesterday, I worked on this commission. This is the first mock-up that I made. The snake head looks great. The body, a little chunky, okay? Then, okay, I made another one. Snake heads are okay. He wanted the letter on top so that it was a bit more noticeable. And I hate it. I hate it. And as you can see, there's another one on my machine right now that I just left mid-stitching. I don't know what to do. I think I need to redraw the entire thing because it's just not working out. This example is slightly bigger than this one. I thought maybe I thought maybe the reason why it wasn't working is because it needs to be bigger, but I'm realizing that it's just not happening. I think that having spots on the snake is already causing a problem. I think that the scales look nice on the belly, okay? And I think that if I just did a blue snake with no spots, it would look a lot better. But like, snakes normally have spots. That's the problem. And he wants a rattlesnake, so most rattlesnakes have spots. And also when it comes down to this, every single one, it's giving poopy butt snake. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like kind of freaking out about it, okay? Okay, he already paid his deposit, so I have time to kind of make it work, but I think that with leaving this weekend and also not being able to figure out the drawing, I'm getting frustrated. It's easier for me to stitch and possibly eliminate the spots or find a better way to do them. And yeah, I think that I just need to move on for now. Obviously, I'm going to finish the patch, but I think that I've already stepped away like 3 times, so I think I need to really like figure out what the problem is so that I can solve it. On a lighter note, I did receive an order of thread in the mail. I needed more shades of gray for the pet portrait that I'm doing. I don't have a picture of the pet portrait, but I'll include one here. I got some gray colors. She said that this bluish gray is exactly what she looked like, so I'm thinking this for the darks, this for the lights. And then I also got some shades of like variegated yarn that I think might work well. This one's a polyester blend, so it's a little shiny, but this one's a wool. Yeah, I am stressed out because of this event. I should have gotten so much more done. I am stressed, but I'm also excited because I'm excited to stay with my friend and be in Austin. And I just don't know. I think I'm being too hard on myself. I think that's truly what it is. But the moment that I get back from my Austin trip, I have quite a few things to get done. I need to embroider some hats for the boutique. I need to embroider some bandanas for a custom order that came in. And there's a few things that really, truly need to get done. I'm thinking that I am feeling this way because I'm ready to go on vacation, which isn't really a vacation because I'm going to be working, but I think that I'm going to give myself grace and I'm going to let myself be lazy and be gross and put everything on the back burner and maybe have a bit of a tighter deadline. Yeah. Next weekend, I'm looking at my calendar. Next weekend, I have a private event on a Saturday. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling very blah, blah, blah today. And I felt very blah yesterday too. Luckily, yesterday I was able to clean up my space, and I guess I'll show you guys that. This is the new clothing rack that I bought. It's essentially a baker's rack with a rod attachment. I wanted something that was sturdy, that was on wheels, and that had 2 sections and was relatively small. I think that this checks all those boxes. It does fit in my car. I checked I built it and then immediately put it in my car to make sure that it would fit before I needed to return it. It moves around pretty easy, and it's pretty sturdy. But my favorite part is that it has the rack on the side so you can hang things, and it also has these little hooks so that you can hook stuff onto the side of it. And I have collected quite a few cute vintage purses that I think I could display here to try to get rid of them in Austin. I'm all loaded up to go to pick up Miss Bella. Hopefully we can fit everything in the car. I'm a little afraid, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit, but I have some room there, and we also have the luggage rack up top, so we shall see, but I have faith. Oh boy, I was very wrong. The items that we had strapped to the top of my car did in fact fall off in the middle of the road. It was pretty busy at this time, and some of the clothes that fell off did have to stay on the freeway. We were able to save quite a few items, but we got back on the road and we're on our way to a place called Style Station. This is a vintage store in Waco, Texas, and we just so happened to need to replenish. And pretty reasonably priced, I would say, for curated vintage. This is the day of the show. This is the Time Travelers Vintage Expo in Austin that we did. We also had our friend Carly, who was letting us stay with her. She decided to come and help us as we were doing this event, and I think it turned out pretty great. I did quite a few things for some people that I knew, and we also saw a lot of Dallas locals that normally do the Dallas show, so it was fun to see some familiar faces. This past weekend honestly healed me. I feel like I really needed to get out of the house and have a little bit of fun, and I'm really glad that I did. In next week's video, I will be showing you guys the state of my backyard and doing a little bit of commission work while I get ready for my private event at the end of the week, and I'm just taking you guys along with me for another week in my life. Thanks for watching.